Coming up this week on Talk with Audrey, multiple users are now sharing bandwidth from home networks, putting the in-home network to the test. Well, what can you do to ensure that you have the best experience in your home? Tech expert Sarah Evans joins me with some mindful tips on how to get through the crisis. And then Mike Cardill, technology expert and dad, has some tech tips to help keep your network secure while navigating the new landscape of conducting business and learning from home. The Wounded Warrior Project has made a $10 million commitment to help meet the immediate needs of warriors who are in financial crisis due to the coronavirus pandemic. Retired Lieutenant General Mike Linnington, the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Project, is going to tell us how they're helping those veterans and families. And in health, advanced B-cell blood cancer survivor Bobby Hegi and Dr. Krishna Komanduri from the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, where he's the chief of Transplantation and Cellular therapy, have information about a new innovative type of therapy that is going to inspire others to be hopeful about the future of cancer treatment. It's all coming up this week on Talk with Audrey. Insightful, intelligent, and inspiring conversations and information to help you improve the quality of your life. I'll be right back. I'd like to invite you to follow Talk with Audrey on Twitter and on Facebook. Simply visit talkwithaudrey.com, where you can also sign up for my free weekly newsletter and for access to exclusive web content and information about upcoming shows. Visit talkwithaudrey.com. Welcome back. With the majority of office workers and students migrating home due to the coronavirus, daytime home internet use has increased dramatically. Multiple users are now sharing bandwidth from a home network, putting the entire in-home network to the test. Well, what can you do to ensure that you have the best experience in your home? Tech expert Sarah Evans joins me now with some mindful tips on how to get through the crisis. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Well, can the internet handle the massive amount of people working and learning from home?
The short answer is yes. And I am now working from home. We shut the office down 2.5 weeks ago. My husband is mostly remote. My kids are remote learning. So we're all vying for bandwidth here at the house. But the good news for me is that Cox Communications and other internet service providers have been investing in the network for years. They've essentially built capacity and infrastructure to handle this peak time, which is really great news for all of us.
What can impact your internet's performance that people might not realize?
So while we don't have to worry about the network, we may have to worry internally about bandwidth due to whatever plan that you are using. You want to make sure that you're really utilizing what you have access to. These are my tips for helping to ensure you have great bandwidth usage. Number one is video. If you're doing lots of Zoom meetings, Google Meet, Google Hangout, start to differentiate which meeting actually necessitates a video versus audio, so you're not competing. Streaming movies online, also a big way to eat up bandwidth. Why don't you try downloading it to a device ahead of time so that you're not using up that bandwidth? If you have a gamer in your household, have them wait to do big gaming updates into off-peak hours or overnight. If you have internal videos like pet cams, those are things you were using when you were out of the house. Now that you're here, you can either downgrade resolution or think about shutting them off because you just don't need them. And if you're a Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi customer like I am, you can, this is a mom tip, you can pause your kids' devices when you do need a lot of bandwidth for video calls like I'm doing right now from my dining room to ensure I have great connectivity with you.
What are internet providers doing to help people get connected during this unprecedented time?
Absolutely. And they're doing so much. Number one, Cox Wi-Fi hotspots are now open to everyone, which is important and essential. They are not terminating internet or phone to residential or small business customers due to an inability to pay. They're suspending data usage overage charges. They also have something called Connect to Compete, which provides free internet to low-income students who are reliant upon internet right now for remote learning. So there are lots of companies stepping up to the plate to help those who need it now and who need it most.
And Sarah, where can we go for some more information?
For anything I talked about today, you can go to cox.com.
Thanks for the tips. Good to see you, Sarah.
Thank you.
And I'll be right back.